Never thought I'd see this day again. What's up, party members? Justin Party 8 here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Man, I waited so long for me to say that again. What's up, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Uh, I know, it's been like 2 years since I've done the last episode, and I felt really bad about it. I really wanted to record again for so long, but I just didn't have the right equipment. So I feel like it wouldn't be right for me to start a brand new era. And what a brand new way to start a new era than to start my first replay of my very first walkthrough, which I think was absolutely terrible. Which is of Super Mario Galaxy 2. Super Mario Galaxy, yeah, I cannot talk. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do another replay. We're gonna do a first replay, and it's gonna be Mario Galaxy, which I'm very pumped to do since the Switch version and Switch 2 version came out a couple of weeks ago. So let's do it. So let's start with number two, file number two. This was actually my practice file, by the way. And there's also a special reason why I want to recreate this, do this again, because of course I'm gonna do regular mode. Yeah, there is an easy mode for beginners, if you know, all of you non-2090s people, or all you 2010 kids out there who always think too easy, but So yeah, there's also a special reason why I want to do the record again after so long. So, which I'll explain a bit. For now, let's just skip right into it. Get right into it. Mario Galaxy again. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies of the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
So, for those who don't know, who hasn't watched my videos since day one, this entire intro I actually skipped. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I started in the very much further into the game, of the intro of the game. I never showed you the intro of this, which is one of the reasons why I don't like my first walkthrough, because I did some very lazy stuff, which I hopefully get fixed by doing this replay and show you that I am actually better right now. But yes, there's actually a special reason why I want to do this game again. And want to record again, and that's mostly thanks to my girlfriend, who always inspires me to keep doing things that I love. So yeah, that's also one of the main reasons. Anyway, it's the Star Festival, of course, which, as we all know, You know, for a start of a Mario game, it's actually pretty dang dark. I mean, Bowser is always trying new things to kidnap the princess and take over the world, but now he's trying to take over the universe. Literally. While at the same time capturing Princess Peach, but yeah. Anyway, that's our main objective right now. By the way, I love the art style for the Mushroom Kingdom of this game and the second game as well.
Oh. Oh. Hmm? Yeah.
Finally, you're awake. Let's play. I've already left play for like a couple of minutes, but yeah. Anyway, I'm using the Pro Controller for this actually, instead of the, just quite interesting for motion controls with the pointer and all that. Anyway, this point tells us to press the B button to jump even though we're not bunnies. A bunny, blah. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. Which is interesting. I will say one positive thing I already said about even the original Wii version 2007. I love the art style of this game, Enter Galaxy 2. It really shows that this game has aged quite well, even for a Nintendo Wii game. Anyway, that's one. And the crater, which is a hint, but there's also one over. Excuse me, there's also a bunny inside the pipe. These things that we're collecting right here are called star bits, but it's used for a lot of stuff later on, which I'll explain, well, later. Just make sure to collect as many as you can. That's all. That's the tip, the hints I'm going to give you for now. All right, the last one's over here. And let's get the last one. There we go. And we really can help Mama. And here we're gonna meet probably one of the most recognizable characters after her debut. I don't need to say much about this character, really. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. Save your special one. You need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. Without even questioning us, okay. Apparently she has really good faith in us. Even though we just met. And now we have magic gloves! No, we can just press the Y button or shake to spin. Disaster struck us just as it has visited you with Luma. I hope you can rescue the Grand Star. Or the Grand Stars, because it's just with the picture and all that. May the stars shine down on you. Well, they are shining down on me now. I mean, look at all those stars. So they did, okay. Alright, so what's interesting about the new version, the Switch 1 and 2 version, with the Pro Controller, you can just press a button to spin, which is interesting. Instead of just shaking it like in the original, where it was all motion controls, plus the nunchuck. Alright, so this is a launch star. You need to shake the remote to go to other areas, or further into the level. Alright, here we're getting introduced into another new mechanic. I had launched a launch star already for you, but the meteor smashed it up. So we need to find 5 star chips. Alright, so what you see down there in the planet below is it's pretty much a black hole. Just honestly, once again, pretty dark for a Mario game. Anyway, here's a 1-up. I don't need to explain what that does. Well, Mario has multiple lives. Okay, there we go. That's how I'm gonna say. Wish I had multiple lives. Snap. Okay. Anyway, like I said, Black Hole, it's kind of like the bottomless pits of this game. So yeah, you get sucked into it, and yeah, you pretty much die. So you gotta watch out for that. Alright, so these enemies over here are called mini Goombas. They only give coins, which honestly, in this game, aren't that useful. Alright, so we have to find the key. We just stun them, run into them. What you need to do against regular Goombas, which are... There we go. You can just also jump on enemies, but you can also just spin and boom. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Sometimes the camera can be a bit wacky on these planets, like over here with the camera. But it's not a bad camera. As those who follow my channel a long time, I'm not the biggest fan of the camera of any video game. Or at least the video games that I play. Alright, so here we're gonna meet probably its only appearance in this game. The Mega Goomba. He appears more in Galaxy 2, but he only appears in this level. Which is interesting. Anyway, I didn't actually fully explain the basic controls. Basic controls, the moves, of course. Press the B button to jump, like the game told us. You can do double jump, triple jump if you get a timing with the B button. If you keep running and press the CL button and B to do a long jump. It is crucial for a lot of things. And if you just press CL while just standing and do this, you do a backflip. You can also do a backflip if you tilt the control stick at the opposite direction and press the jump button. Alright, so you need to hurry down here inside this planet. Been waiting for you. That's a Grand Star. We have to save it. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this trend right here with those pictures. You're using the Grand Star to power that awful machine. It looks like it's making something. You have to do something before the Grand Star's power is drained. Wait, find a way to stop that terrible machine. Sometimes I just want to wait and see what happens if we don't do it, but nah, nothing happens. Nothing. Just kind of sad. Alright. Alright, you need to press these flip switches, as they're called, and turn them all into blue. This is a mechanic that gets used a lot in this game, so correct that. Just a bit of glass. There we go. Yes, that's what I just explained, Luma. For 10 steps fine. And there we go, not that hard. Honestly, I like this tutorial level a lot. Explains a lot of stuff. Alright, so here we go. We get our first Grand Star. Yay, our first star. Exactly 50 star bits, and discovered a new galaxy. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumos will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home and also home to the Lumos. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stop in front of this planet. A strange force has latched us onto our ship, filling away our star bits and our power stars. Power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars, and discovered the power to cross the universe. Please, I have a request. Whatever you want to do. Wait, what? This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that scatter across space. It's getting kind of repetitive. And there's a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look up for other power stars.
Look.
These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes such as these. But the only one that is working right now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the Terrace. Please go to the Terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxy you can see from there. If you do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. Alright, another difference is it saves automatically, which is a good thing and a bad bad thing. If I failed recording, then it's kind of annoying, but one way, if you're not recording, it's actually quite helpful. Alright, so I guess that's enough I want to do for this episode for now, for this tutorial. I want to do the rest for the next episodes, for the very first level, so I guess I'm going to say next time on Super Mario Galaxy. We're going to head towards the very first level of this game. See you guys next time.